Ever wondered what to say to make an older woman melt? Tune in as we unveil 8 powerful phrases that are sure to get her heart racing and her mind excited. 1. You drive me wild. Telling a woman this taps into her desire to feel powerful and alluring. These words suggest that her mere presence has an intense impact on you, and it can boost her confidence in the most subtle yet effective way. Women are often attracted to men who can express how they feel without being overly aggressive, and this phrase walks that fine line perfectly. It's passionate without being explicit, and it communicates a deep attraction that goes beyond physical appearance. It's about the way she affects you on an emotional and psychological level. Older women in particular may find this compliment more meaningful, as it moves beyond surface-level flattery to something deeper and more emotionally engaging. This phrase also creates a sense of urgency and intensity. It's as if her presence is so overwhelming that it's hard for you to stay composed. This can stir up feelings of excitement and anticipation, both of which are key components of building sexual chemistry. The idea that she has such a powerful effect on you can make her feel more confident and in control of the situation, enhancing the mutual attraction between you. To make this phrase even more effective, consider saying it during a moment of heightened connection. Maybe you're having a deep conversation, or you're in a situation where the chemistry between you is palpable. Letting her know she drives you wild in that moment will amplify the attraction, leaving her with a sense of power and allure that she may not have expected. 2. I love watching you move. This compliment is both subtle and highly effective because it shows that you're paying attention to her in a way that others might not. Movement is often a reflection of confidence, grace, and personality. So by focusing on this, you're appreciating her whole being, not just her appearance. Older women especially tend to appreciate compliments that go beyond the superficial and acknowledge the nuances of their allure. Movement is a deeply sensual thing. The way a woman walks, gestures, or even how she simply shifts in her seat can communicate a lot about her confidence and presence. By telling her that you love watching her move, you're letting her know that you find her attractive on a more profound level. It's not just about what she's wearing or how she looks, it's about the entire package of how she expresses herself through her body language. This kind of compliment can make her feel seen and appreciated for who she is, rather than just for her appearance. Another aspect of this compliment is that it taps into the concept of being watched or admired, which can be incredibly flattering. Many women enjoy knowing that their partner is paying close attention to them, especially in a way that makes them feel desirable. When you tell her that you love watching her move, you're letting her know that she captivates you in a subtle but constant way. It's the kind of compliment that sticks with her, because it's not something she hears every day. The key to delivering this line is to do so in a way that feels natural and genuine. Perhaps you're watching her dance, walk across the room, or even just engage in a simple task like making coffee. Say it with a smile or a look that shows you're truly captivated by her presence. 3. I want to take my time with you. This phrase communicates that you value patience, connection, and the anticipation of intimacy. It's especially effective because it implies a deeper, more meaningful experience, rather than something rushed or superficial. For older women, who often appreciate emotional connection as much as physical attraction, this approach can be incredibly enticing. It signals that you're not just interested in the act of intimacy, but in savoring the entire experience with her. This phrase also introduces a sense of control and confidence. By expressing that you want to take your time, you're showing that you're comfortable with the pace of the relationship and that you're focused on creating a memorable experience for both of you. There's a certain seductiveness in patience, as it builds tension and anticipation, which are both essential components of sexual chemistry. Taking things slow allows for the kind of buildup that can lead to much stronger connections, emotionally and physically. Saying, "I want to take my time with you," also sends the message that you're not just interested in a fleeting encounter. It suggests that you're willing to invest in the moment, giving her your full attention and creating a space where both of you can be fully present. This is something that older women often appreciate, as it demonstrates maturity and emotional intelligence, qualities that are incredibly attractive. Whispering this in her ear or saying it softly during a quiet, intimate moment can have a profound impact. It tells her that you're in no rush and that you're focused on creating a connection that's as much about emotional fulfillment as it is about physical desire. 4. You look so sexy when you do that. Specific compliments are often the most powerful, and telling a woman, "You look so sexy when you do that," takes things to a whole new level. It's not just a generic compliment about her looks, it's an observation about something unique that she's doing in that moment. Whether she's laughing, working on a project, or simply adjusting her hair, this phrase draws attention to a specific action, making her feel not only attractive but also appreciated for something personal to her. What makes this compliment so impactful is that it shows you're really paying attention to her. You're noticing the little things, the moments that might otherwise go unnoticed by someone who's only focused on surface-level attraction. This level of attentiveness is something many older women find incredibly appealing, as it suggests that you're genuinely interested in her as a person. It's not just her looks that turn you on, it's the way she moves, the way she laughs, or the way she engages with the world around her. This type of compliment can boost her confidence in a way that feels organic and sincere. Instead of giving her a compliment that feels rehearsed or shallow, you're acknowledging something in the moment. It makes her feel seen and appreciated, and it creates an instant connection between the two of you. This kind of attention to detail shows that you're fully engaged with her, which is a major turn-on for women who value emotional connection as much as physical attraction. To use this phrase effectively, it's best to be specific about what you're referring to. Instead of just saying, "You look sexy," try something like, "You look so sexy when you're concentrating on that," or "You look so sexy when you laugh like that." By pinpointing exactly what you find attractive, you make the compliment feel more personal and meaningful, which enhances its impact. 5. You have no idea how much you turn me on. This phrase makes her feel desired in a way that goes beyond the physical. It suggests that she has an almost magnetic effect on you, which can be incredibly flattering and empowering. Older women, who may not always receive the kind of direct attention they once did, can find this type of remark both exciting and validating. This phrase works so well because it shifts the focus to her influence. You're not just saying that she looks good, you're saying that she has a direct, undeniable effect on you, one that she might not even be aware of. This can make her feel in control of the situation, knowing that she has the ability to evoke such strong feelings in you. It's a compliment that's both vulnerable and bold, which can create an electric dynamic between the two of you. Saying this opens the door to a more intimate connection. It's not about rushing into anything physical, it's about building the tension and making her realize that her presence alone is enough to ignite desire. This can lead to a more gradual, natural buildup of chemistry, which is often more powerful than anything rushed or forced. Older women, who often appreciate patience and emotional depth, will likely respond positively to this kind of remark because it's both passionate and considerate. 6. I can't keep my eyes off you. With this phrase, you're making her feel like the center of your attention. It is incredibly flattering because it suggests that she's captivated you completely, that you're so drawn to her presence that it's hard to look away. For older women, hearing this can be a game changer. It makes her feel desired, appreciated, and confident in her allure. This compliment works well because it's not just about physical beauty, it's about the magnetic pull she has over you. Whether it's the way she smiles, the way she moves, or simply the way she carries herself, this phrase tells her that there's something uniquely irresistible about her. It's about more than just her appearance. It's her entire being that's caught your attention, and that can make her feel both powerful and desired. The intensity of this statement builds serious sexual tension. By focusing entirely on her, you create a sense of intimacy and connection that's hard to ignore. It's as if you're telling her that no one else in the room matters, that she's the only one who has your full attention. This kind of focus can make her feel incredibly special and wanted, which are key elements in building attraction. To make this phrase even more impactful, use it when the two of you are in a relatively private or intimate setting. You don't want to say it in a crowded room where it might feel out of place. Instead, wait for a moment when the connection between you is already building, perhaps during a quiet dinner or a conversation where the chemistry is palpable. This way, your words will feel more genuine and powerful, leaving her with the undeniable feeling that she's the only one on your mind. 7. Just being near you makes me want more. This statement is hugely flattering because it suggests that she doesn't have to do anything specific to turn you on. Simply being near her is enough. It's an acknowledgement of the chemistry between you, and it lets her know that there's something special about the way you feel when you're around her. This phrase taps into the idea that attraction doesn't always have to be overt. Sometimes the most potent desire comes from the unspoken tension, the subtle touches, and the quiet moments of closeness. For older women, who often value emotional and psychological connections as much as physical ones, hearing that her mere presence affects you this way can be incredibly validating. It suggests that the connection between you runs deeper than surface-level attraction. This phrase leaves room for interpretation, allowing the tension to build naturally. It's not a direct proposition, but it hints at the desire for something more without being too forward. This can make her feel excited and curious about where things might go, while also giving her the space to decide how she wants to respond. It's the kind of statement that creates a lingering sense of anticipation, which is crucial for building sexual chemistry. To deliver this line effectively, make sure the moment feels intimate. Perhaps you're sitting close together, or you've just shared a meaningful conversation. Saying this when you're already in close proximity will make the words feel more authentic and impactful. It reinforces the idea that the connection between you is strong, and that being near her is enough to ignite desire. 8. Your voice alone turns me on. Complimenting a woman's voice can be incredibly seductive because it focuses on something deeply personal and often overlooked. While most compliments tend to focus on appearance, commenting on her voice takes the conversation to a more intimate and unique level. A person's voice is an extension of their personality, and by focusing on it, you're showing that you're paying attention to details that others might miss. When you focus on her voice, you're tapping into a more intimate aspect of her that goes beyond the obvious. It's a unique way of expressing your attraction, and it can create a sense of closeness that elevates your connection. By telling her that her voice turns you on, you're showing her that every part of her, even the way she speaks, has a powerful effect on you. So there you have it. Will you be trying out these steamy phrases to ignite passion in an older woman? Let us know how it goes. And for more tips and tricks, we recommend watching our video on the signs that she wants to sleep with you, or find out the best way to handle the sexual tension. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.